take their place on the West Front as President Obama and President-elect Trump drive to the Capitol. A lot of power on that screen right now, Matthew Dow.
It's a tremendous moment, and as we look at all this and the unexpected journey that the country's been on for the last 18 months, that most people thought would end up completely differently. The screens would be flipped here, that most people thought, but we're in a disruptive time, and we have a president that's going to take office that no one expected.
The Clintons putting up a good front, but Byron Pitts, boy, you can see it on her face, that disappointment.
George, that's what sadness looks like, right? I mean, she looks pain. But I was thinking to the point about what's so magical about America. I mean, many of us have been places in the world where blood would be shed for this day to occur. And even though the Clintons clearly look disappointed, clearly look sad, they're there, they're participating in this great American process.
Cokie Roberts.
Made up already, George. It said first woman president, with her picture and with the oath of the President of the United States made for today, for people to be wearing on them all with her taking that oath. And so there she is, having to be a brave soldier.
Cecilia Vega, you covered that campaign from the very beginning.
That is the face I saw, George, the day that Hillary Clinton conceded the election to Donald Trump. She was in that purple suit. She came out in that hotel in New York after a long night. She didn't concede the night that the votes came in, but she did the next morning. That is a face of a woman who I think thought would be walking out under very different circumstances, a woman who ran for this office twice and lost twice, and alongside her husband, who has been here under different circumstances also, a husband who was hugely critical of Donald Trump over the course of this campaign, but both of them have since said this is the president-elect, and this is the president-elect about to be minutes away from becoming the president of the United States that this country needs to rally behind.
And right behind them, George W. Bush, Laura Bush, member of a political family that was able to have a father and son elected like John Adams and John Quincy Adams. The Clintons hoping to replicate that in a different way, would have been the first president and former first lady to succeed each other in office, but Martha Raddatz, it was not meant to be.
Was not. I think it's quite extraordinary how sad Hillary Clinton looks. She knows the eyes of the world are on her right now. What message is she trying to send, or could she just not have another expression?